And welcome back to another episode of Inboxing. I'm your host, Hilla Berg, and today we're Liz hasn't shown up yet, but hopefully she will. I mean, we haven't been in terrible touch, but yeah, she was supposed to be on like about 2 weeks ago, but I'm pretty confident she'll show up. Sent her an email, sent her a text. And we're going to talk about email when she comes. So thanks for everyone who's joined in. I know we're on LinkedIn. We're live on LinkedIn and Facebook and YouTube, talking to the world about email marketing. Special thank you to our sponsor, Ongage. Ongage is an ESP, an email service provider that provides tremendous functionality in terms of integrating your data into your marketing. Really make it very easy to manage your data and use your data points to create more effective campaigns and grow the revenue you're getting from your email marketing efforts. So definitely recommend checking out Ongage. You can go to hillelberg.com/Ongage to learn more about that. And when you go that route and schedule a demo, you'll get 10% off for the first 6 months. So that's a good deal. So if you're looking for a new SPE, I recommend highly to check out Ongage. The other thing I would mention, there are other sponsorship opportunities, but people that are also looking for email marketing help. Hilleberg Email Marketing is an email marketing agency primarily focused on e-commerce. So if you're an e-commerce business and you're struggling with email in one way or another, please reach out. You can find my, LinkedIn, all my pages everywhere. You can find my information, or you can go to Linktree/Hilleberg email. Thanks for the love, whoever's watching. Love to know in the comments. But we're still here waiting for Liz. And no word yet. And yeah. So I think I'll give her like 10 minutes and then call it quits. But yeah, I'd love to know in the comments who's watching. We've been on a bit of a run lately. This is the third podcast I'm recording in 2 days. Yesterday we did 2 with Bogdan. I'm failing his name right now, but it's a hard one. And one with Jane of Mystery. So both were unique in their own way, like everyone is. But I was really looking forward to this one. But so far we're just waiting. We got a comment. Who's commenting? Amar Mehmood. And how to find clients who need email marketing services. Start a podcast, Amar. That's one way to do it. But you need to get yourself out there. That's tell everybody what you do and how you help. I really believe there are so many businesses that struggle with email, and would do well to hire an outside expert to help them out, to drive more revenue and look at what they're doing and find ways to improve. So that's what I have to say about that. And I recommend check out the podcast. The actual podcast is more. It's a lot more fun to listen to than the live recording because we get music mixed in. It's a little more live. It's so interesting when you add music. It really just adds so much to the experience. Yeah. And let's see. I just message her again. I wonder if she's away or something, because it doesn't appear to be that she's on LinkedIn or email. See if I can. All right, Chris. I love seeing Chris here. Chris Byrne, thank you for your support. I noticed that you retweeted. Copywriting. I find the best emails have great copy. And a lot of, I mean, you think about the brands that are doing great in the inbox. I think it often is about copy. And the emails that I love, it gets people to keep reading. You make your emails funny and engaging, and personal. That's what copywriting can do for you, and can get people to just keep opening your emails because they laughed, or because you touched them in some way. So copywriting is huge. It's one of my favorite topics. I love having copywriters on the show. And yeah, just yes, copywriting is such a huge part of it all, and yeah. So it looks like we might have to reschedule this one. We're coming in on 7 minutes, but copyright. I mean, just the brands. I almost had on Chubby's. It's a great example. Chubby's emails are just full of humor. They're playful, and copywriting is a huge part of what they're doing. Other brands, Penzies, people talk about. I haven't checked them out too much, but I always ask my guests, who are your favorite emails, and it often comes down to copy. Yeah, definitely a text over HTML discussion. Yeah, so Chris Byrne just commented, that he saw there's somewhere there was a discussion about, whether plain text emails over HTML emails. There's no question, that copywriters have been driving like sort of an email revolution with like, this subscription-based newsletter, paid newsletter, Substack, all these different kind of things. I think it's driven mostly by copywriters, which is great. It's giving them new mediums to monetize their skills, and I congratulate them on that. Yeah, Chris, you want to be the next? I feel like, yeah, we'll talk, Chris. Just had an idea, but yeah, we got to. I think you'd be the first Irishman on the show. If, yeah, I think that'd be right. So I really appreciate your support. Yeah, I could only conclude the copy must have been great to achieve that. Yeah, definitely good copy. I love great copy. I love it. And when brands make that effort in the inbox, I feel like it shows and it helps. I mean, one of the brands I'm kind of disappointed in is it's not nice to shout out brands we're disappointed in, but what was it? It's a brand that sells yarns, knitting yarns. Wool and the Gang. Wool and the Gang used to be one of my favorite, brands. But lately, I mean, like I just like pop in once in a while, take a peek what they're doing, and they've totally made their emails boring and not interesting. Where it used to be funny, engaging, like really would crack me up and put a smile on my face and get me to open their emails again. And they're selling yarn. Like, so that's such a like, and then there are other examples. I remember I was talking to Ben Malky. That's episode 1 of this season, where he mentioned a brand that sold space, a storage space in New York City. They advertised on bus stations, and you had a very clever ad. He said their emails were fantastic, and just like that, whatever they're putting on subways was also probably pretty catchy. But it gets people talking about, a brand that no one would be talking about. Like, it's just the most boring service. But you put good copy into it, and just like that, it's something else. It's a much stronger. It's a much stronger thing. So unfortunately, it looks like we have a no-show today, as we come up on 11 minutes. But this, talking to the walls is it's therapeutic. So thanks for whoever tuned in today, and hopefully I'm gonna have to talk to Liz and find a way to get her back. But I can't say I'm not disappointed. Definitely disappointed. And we'll have to figure out another way to make this happen. So thanks for everyone who tuned in. I apologize, that we had a no-show, but we'll see what happens to reschedule this. Have a great weekend, a great week. To all the Jews out there, happy Passover. To all the Christians and Catholics, happy Easter. And a Ramadan Kareem to all the Muslims watching, and other religions. I'm sorry, but I don't know what's going on in every religion in the world, but that covers most of it. Have a good night, guys. Good evening, good day.